Warrior, listen well. Every man, at some point in his life, has asked himself, what is the point of all this striving? Why do I work so hard yet still feel empty? Why does nothing truly satisfy? Ecclesiastes is the cry of a warrior who has seen the battlefield of life and realizes that earthly pursuits, wealth, status, ambition, are ultimately meaningless without God. Solomon, the wisest king who ever lived, had everything a man could want: power, wealth, knowledge, pleasure, success. And yet, when he looked at it all, he called it meaningless, like chasing the wind. What do people gain from all their labors at which they toil under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth remains forever. Ecclesiastes 1:3-4, a warrior works hard. He fights, he builds, he trains, he sacrifices. But Solomon reminds us of a hard truth. Nothing we build in this world lasts forever. Success fades, power shifts, kingdoms rise and fall. Even our names, no matter how great, will one day be forgotten by history. No one remembers the former generations, and even those yet to come will not be remembered by those who follow them. Ecclesiastes 1:11. What does this mean for us? Should we stop fighting? Should we stop working hard? Not. But it means that without God, all our efforts are meaningless. If your ambition is only for wealth, if your strength is only for personal gain, if your battle is only for pride, you are chasing the wind. Solomon didn't just observe life, he tested it. He asked himself, maybe pleasure will satisfy me. So he indulged in everything the world could offer: wine, women, entertainment. Yet in the end, he called it vanity. I said to myself, come now, I will test you with pleasure to find out what is good. But that also proved to be meaningless. Ecclesiastes 2:1. Then he thought, maybe wealth will fulfill me. He built great houses, planted vineyards, created gardens and reservoirs, and accumulated gold beyond measure. Yet still, he found it empty. I denied myself nothing my eyes desired. I refused my heart no pleasure. My heart took delight in all my labor, and this was the reward for all my toil. Yet when I surveyed all that my hands had done, and what I had toiled to achieve, everything was meaningless, a chasing after the wind. Nothing was gained under the sun. Ecclesiastes 2:10-11. Solomon had what many men dream of. He had reached the top, but when he got there, he realized it was a mountain of dust and shadows. What does this mean for us? It means that the world will promise you satisfaction in power, success and pleasure, but none of it will fill the emptiness in your soul. Every warrior is tempted to believe that if he just had more, he would be happy: more money, more respect, more success, more pleasure. But the truth is, more is never enough. A man can spend his whole life chasing the wind, and in the end he will have nothing to hold in his hands. A chasing after the wind. Ecclesiastes 2:11. So what is the solution? If life is fleeting, if success is temporary, what should a warrior do? A person can do nothing better than to eat and drink and find satisfaction in their own toil. This too, I see, is from the hand of God. For without him, who can eat or find enjoyment? Ecclesiastes 2:24-25. Solomon isn't saying give up. He isn't saying stop working hard. He is saying put your hope in God, not in what you build. Work hard, but do it for God, not just for gain. Enjoy life, but don't make pleasure your God. Strive for excellence, but know that only what is done for the Lord will last. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. The world will tell you that more success, more money, more pleasure will make you happy. But Solomon already tried that path, and he came back empty. The only thing that lasts is what you do for God. Your strength will fade, but what you build for his kingdom will stand. Your wealth will disappear, but your faithfulness will be rewarded. Your name will be forgotten by men, but it will be written in the book of life. Brother, do not chase the wind, chase after God. And when the end of your life comes, you will not say, everything was meaningless. You will hear, well done, good and faithful servant.